Hello fans of Slapshot and welcome to LC League's first day night Slapshot. It's the fourth day in a row that I'm streaming right now from the LC League, and that is amazing because we have a bunch of matches this season that we are going through. Tonight it's gonna be a match between the Golden Eagles and LC Suns. Two very great teams in the LC League, both of them having one championship, and this is LC Suns' second season, and so far they are at 1 win and 1 loss. Meanwhile, for the Golden Eagles main team, it is their 7th season in the LC League, and they are currently at 0 wins and 2 losses. Golden Eagles are not doing very well right now. They are currently outside of a playoff position, but they're gonna try their hardest to battle in. And for the LC Suns, they are currently sitting in second with 4 points. And they are looking towards extending their second place security, which I mean is very important, as the second place still gets you a direct pass to the semi-finals if the playoffs were to start. But yeah, currently there's some players in the lobby. And alright, let's we might as well look. And Cabo is resorting to a motivational speech right now for the Golden Eagles. We'll see how that will work for their team, as the Golden Eagles are currently struggling to pick up even a single point this season. So they really need everything that they can get in order to force a win here and get some crucial points. Anyway, we'll go to the lineups. Golden Eagles show up with a lineup of Mati, Corvexo, Spect and Cabo. LC Suns have Svaki, 13-12 Kinges, which is their standard core lineup, and then they will have one more player in their roster. Let me actually check something. Alright. We are very close towards entering period number 1 of this beautiful game, and Fabachko is gonna step in to add to the LC Suns lineup. And we are just seconds away from starting this wonderful game. Which is gonna be the third meeting in the LC League between these two teams. So far LC Suns have won all of the matches. And here we go. Golden Eagles playing in gold against LC Suns playing in black. Matikor immediately starts for shot. Fabachko is gonna carry out the save, and a pass to Kingis. Now 13-12 gets on the puck, passing to Svaki. Over to Kingis was shot, and Spect makes the save. 13-12, passing to Fabachko. Now back to 13-12. Now Svaki on the puck. A lot of passing between the LC Suns players. Now Vexo is starting the Golden Eagles attack. Hits the side netting. A great attempt for a shot like that. Kingis. Passing over to Svaki to Fabachko. Was shot and Cabo makes the block. Spect making the save. And Golden Eagles try to start to go the other way. It doesn't work out as LC Suns pressure in once again. 13-12 had a really good attempt for a shot, but Spect cleared it out. Now Kingis is gonna attempt another type of attack from LC Suns. Svaki trying to pass to Kingis. But now Vexo and Matikor take it the other way. Golden Eagles in attack. Matikor is gonna dangle around the opponent, but not around Kingis. Now Kingis again, passing to Svaki. Passing to Kingis. Goes barely wide. Now Cabo is trying to start the next attack, stopped by 13-12 immediately. And now Matikor has to fight with Kingis over the puck. Fabachko just sends it out to Svaki as LC Suns start yet another attack of their own. But Spect gains possession for the Golden Eagles. Now Cabo on it. Passing to Matikor. And it's gonna be a dump from the Golden Eagles. Svaki was shot and Spect saves. Wonderful effort from the Golden Eagles goalie. Now King is in a very good position. Matikor has to clear it. Very dangerous position for Golden Eagles to be in, as they are currently playing very defensively against LC Suns and are just hoping for that break so that Vexo can go ahead and attack. Matikor. Now Kingis. And it's Cabo sending it out to Vexo, a shot. And Golden Eagles still not being able to score. Svaki. Now Fabachko, a shot and it's in!
To make me oink like a pig.
Wonderful goal for the LC Suns as Fabachko shoots it from the blue line and gets past Spect. And LC Suns take a not an early lead, but a lead in this game. Now Vexo on the puck is gonna shoot it barely wide. I mean, not barely really, but considering the speed it was going at, not much more he could have done with that. Cabo tried to push in for an interception. Now King is to Fabachko, over to Svaki, but Matikor intercepts. King is. Svaki, was shot, goes wide. 13-12. Now passing to King is back to 13-12. Over to Svaki. To King is. And Cabo gets in there to dump it out. Now Vexo. Over to Matikor, who shoots. 60 seconds left in the game. Oh, well, rather the period. Now Matikor on the puck, shoots it. Kingis makes the block and also the block from Cabo's shot. So far, Golden Eagles have not been the aggressor, and Svaki manages to punish their overextension. Spect wasn't in position either, and LC Suns take a 2-goal lead before the end of the first period. 13-12 on the puck, passing to Svaki, was shot. Cabo doesn't have to touch it as it went wide. King is over the Svaki. Now Matikor trying to send it out. Now King is where shot goes wide. Matikor. Bumped by Svaki, and LC Suns are not gonna have another shot this period. As we end with a scoreline of 2-0 after the first. And we'll just have to see what the second period of this game will show. And here we go. Vexo and Fabachko to start this period. Spect getting on the puck as the Golden Eagles prepare to start their first attack of period number 2. And Cabo passing over to Vexo. But Vexo loses the puck to Svaki as he moves forward now, but doesn't get past Matikor. Now it's over to Vexo, who shoots, and it's in! And the Golden Eagles have scored the contact goal from this wonderful counter attack. And Matikor and Kingis are going to restart. Now Kingis over to Svaki. Now see Suns are in attack again, but 13-12 doesn't get past Spect. Wonderful saving action from the Golden Eagles goalie. Matikor trying to just dump it. It's over to Fabachko. Passing to 13-12. Over to Svaki. Tried to crash but doesn't get past Spect. King is. Now Spect on the puck. Passing over to Matikor. Oh, tried to pass to Vexo. That would have been amazing, although he doesn't gain full position. But eventually loses it to Kingis as well. Now Svaki tried to push forward, neither of them getting past Matikor. Now Vexo in a good position, Fabachko with a wonderful save. Was at the correct place at the correct time. Now 13-12, passing back to Fabachko. Matikor, who's starting the attack with Vexo for the Golden Eagles, now Cabo on it. Moving forward, over to Vexo, back to Cabo. Great combination, but Cabo misses the net. Now it's a pass back to Spect. Over to Matikor. Now Vexo was in a very aggressive position there. And 13-12 doesn't get a shot past Spect again. Now we have Kingis trying to pass to Svaki, but he passes to himself. Kingis was shot and it's in. Pretty much out of nowhere, in all of that chaos of passing, Spect passes to Kingis. He was out of position and Kingis manages to punish that situation. And it's 3-1 Suns. Fabachko. It's now Spect, Cabo. It's back over to Fabachko. Cabo tried to do something with the puck but loses it to Fabachko. As now LC Suns push forward with 13-12 towards Svaki. Svaki missing the pass. Cabo over to Vexo. To Matikor. He's gonna shoot! And Fabachko makes the save. Wonderful effort from the LC Suns goalie. And now Svaki in a very good position. Spect has to make the save this time. 13-12 over to Kingis. And that gets counted as a save. Kingis doesn't get past Matikor with the shot. Now Svaki to 13-12. It's a goal difference of 2 between these two teams. Now Svaki tried to push in, Matikor makes the block. A lot of shots from LC Suns right now. 13-12 doesn't get past Spect. Now Fabachko and Cabo. Matikor gets on the puck. Over to Cabo, but Cabo has nobody to pass it back to, as Matikor will have to fight for it from Swaki, as he eventually passes to Spect. Now it's a pass to Cabo. Over to Matikor. 13-12 makes a shot. That is saved by Spect. 60 seconds left in the second period. Fabachko. Now Cabo steals it. Skingis. Skingis. Well, shot, and Spect makes the save. Fabachko and Vexo fighting over the puck. Now Cabo gets in there. Eventually Vexo is gonna win the position. No, it's Fabachko, as he gets it for his teammate of Kingis, and the LC Suns march forward yet again. Matikor. Now it's Matikor still going forward, but there's not gonna be anything special left in this period, as Kingis doesn't get to the puck in time, and Spect will just dump it for the end of period 2. And we are very close to the end of this game. Only 5 minutes remain. And so far it is leaning towards the LC Sun side. And the difference is 2 goals. Matikor and Fabachko start the last 5 minutes of this game. Matikor trying to find a quick attack in the third period, but Fabachko now turns it the other way. Fabachko. It's now Matikor, who makes a shot, but Cabo wasn't able to crash it. Now Svaki over to 13-12 in center, and it's gonna be in. And it's a 4th goal for LC Suns. That was rather beautiful from their side. Matikor. Passing over to Spect. Now it's Spect again. This time passing to Vexo. Over to Cabo. Golden Eagles start an attack, but immediately lose the puck to Villasomir. Skingis was subbed out for Villasomir, but a bunch of unbelievable amounts of confusion, as 13-12 just sends it along the ground. Svaki bumped Spect away, and it's a clear goal for LC Suns. Cabo. It is now Spect, currently on the puck. Spect still holds it, now passes to Matikor. Golden Eagles start yet another attack, which they so desperately need to convert, but immediately lose the puck to 13-12, and he's gonna score. And it's a hat-trick from 13-12. Cabo and Fabachko on the face-off. A difference of 5 goals is pretty substantial now, as the Golden Eagles will attempt to make the most out of this game, at least what remains of it. Now Matikor was shot, goes barely wide. Fabachko over to 13-12 to Villasomir was shot, and Svaki crashes in. And it's a 7th for LC Suns. Villasomir and Cabo on the restart. It's not a happy game for the Golden Eagles, as they just can't seem to get going anywhere past the mid zone. And 13-12 immediately once again utilizes a pass from Svaki, and there goes yet another goal for LC Suns. Vexo and 13-12 now on the face-off. And this third period is a disaster for the Golden Eagles, as they have lost 5 goals and haven't scored yet, but that's gonna change now as Vexo scores. It was a bit too close to the line, but the game called it, and the Golden Eagles take a second goal this game. Spect passing to Vexo, loses it to Svaki, but it eventually goes over to Cabo, who wasn't able to convert. Cabo. It's now Fabachko. Passing over to 13-12, but Spec gets there first. Svaki. Svaki again. Vilesomir over to 13-12. Svaki to 13-12. Cabo over to Matikor. There's not enough time left for the Golden Eagles to do pretty much anything, but they can at least play. Now Fabachko passing over to Svaki. (13-12). Now shoots and scores. Was in a very good position. Nobody was covering him. As he got the puck off of Matikor, he could easily just dribble past him, and it's a goal for LC Suns. Svaki trying to pass to anybody. It's Vilesomir who is the recipient of that pass, but Vexo intercepts. And Matikor, very close game shot, but saved by Fabachko, and this one from Cabo as well. As Fabachko makes 2 wonderful saves against the Golden Eagles right here. Matikor was shot, Vilesomir will block that. And now another pass. Spect passes over to Cabo. Cabo tried to get it past Fabachko, but couldn't. Svaki to 13-12. Now Svaki again, and it's in. And Matikor turns it the other way to score what is possibly the last game of tonight, as he brings it one closer with... Oh no, Svaki is gonna take the last goal of tonight with the 27th shot of LC Suns this game, as they take an 11th goal for their side. And LC Suns take the win and the 3 points, and the Golden Eagles are left without any sort of points so far. And that is gonna be it from me tonight. Thank you for watching tonight's stream, and I hope to see you at some point in the future. Have a great night and stay safe.